Theresa May started a day in Stoke, a provincial city which voted overwhelmingly for Brexit. She came to warn that if members of Parliament reject her deal, Brexit itself could be in doubt, and that a vote against it would ignore the democratic will expressed in the referendum.
There are some in Westminster who would wish to delay or even stop Brexit and who will use every device available to them to do so. I ask them to consider the consequences of their actions on the faith of the British people in our democracy.
She delayed a vote in December, fearing humiliating defeat. The provision for keeping the Irish border open, the backstop, is particularly unpopular with her own MPs. She hoped the EU would give her convincing assurances it would only ever be a temporary solution. It did publish a letter on Monday. There were warm words but no legal guarantees. Later in the House of Commons, she still hoped it might convince the sceptics.
In the first of the further assurances they've provided today, the EU has committed to begin exploratory talks on the detailed legal provisions of the future relationship as soon as this Parliament has approved the deal and the withdrawal agreement has been signed, and they have been explicit that this can happen immediately after this House votes through the agreement.
The opposition Labour Party senses an opportunity to exploit her weakness.
The government is in disarray. It's clear if the Prime Minister's deal is rejected tomorrow, it's time for a general election. It's time for a new government.
The Brexit drama is entering its final act. The deal that took almost 2 years to agree with Europe looks set to fail on Tuesday, leaving May facing a possible no-confidence vote and then just 3 days to come up with a plan B. Theresa May insists her deal is the only one available. She's urged members of Parliament to think twice before rejecting it. Despite all her efforts, she is facing a potentially humiliating defeat, after which British politics will enter what she has called uncharted territory, with no clear sign of a viable alternative plan. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, London.